Shalom. It's your brother Yahweh coming to give another lesson. This lesson entitled Black on Black Hate is a Curse. The so-called blacks, alright, it's very, man, it's very a sad thing that we have our own people hating on us, man. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be, talked about in this video. It's very it's a very sad case, irritating case, man, that we have to endure, as righteous men of the Lord. And, we can't even talk to our people without a fight or an argument getting started, man. We can't even tell them or give them advice. We can't, give a certainty of awareness of their behavior. We can't say shit to our own people without some type of fight or fuss getting started, bro. And this is a good topic that I just chose because, man, I deal with it at work and I deal with it with the family. And you see also times brothers is like that in truth too. So, without further ado, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash, alright, which is the true ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue the Lord spoke in the Ancient of Days, which his name is consisted. And Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, which means he exists. Bahashem is in the name of Yahweh Shah, is the name of the Son, and it means he delivers, man. Okay? And he's going to deliver who? He's going to deliver his servants, man, who's kept his law, statutes, commandments, all right, to the best of their abilities, man, in this life, in this time that we're living in now. And, let's give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach, who I learn from, who have the full truth. And also citations to the elder of my camp, Chazak, who I teach under in the campament of Israel here in Greenfield, South Carolina. And shalom to you, Akon Agua, who believes and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, who are followers of the Lord and his ways, keeping the holy days, the best of your abilities as well, man. And shalom to that. And, basically, like, back on the topic, I have experiences at work, man, with the woman, man. It's always I don't like saying black, but with the black women, man. The black women have this hatred, bro. They have this evil ass hatred and animosity, man, always towards the brothers, man. They always do. And then when brothers say something about them being where they are, oh, don't talk about us like that. Don't talk about our women like that. We've been through enough. We've been through enough. And basically, that shit right there pisses me off because the so-called black woman love to talk all this shit, love to act like though she don't need nobody but herself and her own money. But when someone starts putting out the truth, when someone tells them about themselves, then they have a fucking problem. Then it's this, then it's that. And you don't even have to talk to them directly. You could just be saying it to somebody else. And they dip on it, and then they have something to say. And I can't stand no loud ass black bitch, but I can't. I'm sorry for it, but I can't stand it, man. I really can't stand it. You could be minding your damn business, and here she come. Here she come. And it's nothing but the spirit of demons on her, and Satan itself. But we understand these things, but this shit is out of hand, man. It's out of hand. But the scriptures tells us that we'll be facing these things, man. We'll be facing these love waxing cold, the times of hatred, separation, and division, all right, in these last days. Our people are going to become more and more hasty towards each other, okay? And it's a sad thing, but it is. And so with the man. Our men looks at each other up and down. We sizing each other up. We don't say how you doing. We don't greet each other. We give each other mean mugs. We always got to start conversations about rap, sports, or some shit like that. It can't just be something genuine, man. Or, hey, how you doing? How, everything is good with you and the family, or how y'all good? We got any things you need help with? It ain't nothing like that. It's always something about bullshit, man. This is the mindset of our people, the state of Israel. And I'm not just on the darker side. I'm not just on the side of Judah, but also the other nations in Israel, man. The other tribes. I select you on that. The other tribes in Israel. Okay. The Spanish also. The Indians as well, man. We all segregated in this shit. We ain't together. We're only looking out for our own at certain times, certain situations. But this is the state of our people, man. We hate each other. And I can't stand it. Our women are against us. They lowball us on social media. They lowball us in front of our faces. We got to have a certain six figures to be accepted by them. Yet they don't have shit at the table. And the only way they can get what they want is selling their ass or selling themselves on social media, man. And because the world glorifies that bullshit, this is how they get glorified. This is how they are proud to be who they are today, man. You women, all right? You women are fucking shameless, man. You have no dignity of yourselves. You have no dignity of yourselves. You always half-ass naked. You wear clothes tight all to yourself. You can't show all your damn curves, and you don't care about it. You're bliss about the shit. You don't care. So let's get on it. Deuteronomy 28:54 says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyesight shall be evil towards his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave, man. And this is the curses the Lord has put upon us, man. The man can't stay in the house. The man is been brought to a low state due to what? Due to the laws of this nation, the Jim Crow laws, man. It's still stuck in our heads today. The Jim Crow law still stands today, man. To put more prices on the man than the woman. To put more things upon the man than the woman. It's okay for a woman to have baby daddies and without having a father in the house to have all this aid. But when a man is like that, he has to come up with all the fucking money. You see what I'm saying? But then y'all give the woman more liberty than the man now. This is a woman's world. This is a Jezebel spirit world, man. This is a world of whoredom leaders, man. Okay? This is what it become. And this is what divided our people, man. We have to know why we were divided. Through the curses and also through the push of the wickedness of the rulers of the earth, man. Okay? I forgot what I really wanted to say, but we are in this spot due to the wickedness that are in rulership, man. The wickedness in these high places, man. These principalities are pushed down upon us through the higher ups, man. These elite leaders, okay. These are our oppressors, and the oppressors are developed through governments, man. Through the democracy of this nation, okay. That is set up only to tax and to liberate themselves through hard labor. And who is the hard working laborers, man? You niggas are. You work. You have to push more out to get money, man. You have to push more hours in to get just $300 more on your check. Everything else taxed. This is our life, man. We have no rest. We have no time to do what we want to do. We have no time to plan. We have no time to do this. Our life is always lived in a fucking rush. It's lived in a rush daily. We don't have time to plan. We don't have time to think about what we're going to do. We don't have those times, man. Only time we have is to push the truth and do the will and do amongst our brothers, to give alms, man, and to do according to the scriptures, to do according to what we have to do in our households, man, according to the scriptures as well. To keep our households, to keep a roof over our head, to keep the things that we must keep until our Savior comes here, man. The holy days, keeping the day of the Abib, keeping the Passover, man. All these things, man, we have to make sure that we keep in check and order. That's not something that is easy. That is not something that is something that is where everything is just set up to where we can just roll with the punches, man. We got kids, we got different schedules, we got, you know what I'm saying, we have different problems, different issues, health issues, all these other things, man. This shit is hard. You know, that's why the Lord said you're gonna be coming to the house of sorrows, man, because when you come into this truth, man, this is not no playground session with swings and baseball mats and you know you're having the best time of your life. This is a time to have spiritual discernment. This is a time to waking up out of your sleep, waking up out of all this mirth, you know, all this playing and bullshit. Time to really see the real truth and to be enlightened by the word, to see the things that people ignore. All right, this is what it is. When you see all this stuff, man, you don't have time to plan shit. You don't have time to, uh, do extra and do this, and that. You have to do is what you can do, you know, and people have to understand that. Those people have to understand that, and they will one day. But you know, our people so stuck up their ass because they're simple. They simple, man. Our people love simplicity. They love to go to work, bullshit all day, go home, and blow their fucking money. That's all they do. Blow it on weed, blow it on drink, blow it in the studio, blow it on women, and that's it. That's it, man. It's all about a bliss in this fucking place, man. And I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's always who got the best shoes, who got the best J's, who got the best shirt. Jakes always want to play motherfucker for shit, man. And this is the thing I can't stand. We can't be good enough for each other, man. This shit is so fucked up. Jakes know they curse, but Jakes always continue to do the bullshit. Jakes, oh man, we can't have shit in life. We can't have shit in this, man. We like, you know, niggas at work or cousins in the family, you know, man, I just want to do this. I want to become this. I want to become that, you know. Yeah, it's always something they want to accomplish here in this life that's going to bring them turmoil, man, because they're going to be shitted on. They're not going to make it here. And our people, we have to understand this is not our place to have riches. It's not our place to have rest, to be the best that we can be. This is not the place. Everything that is made came from us. Everything that has been equipped for civilization has came through the children of the Lord, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, man. We are the salt and the season of the earth, man. We make these things happen. But we have been robbed of these things, man. We have been robbed of these things. But yet, through these things, you know, we live day by day hating each other, man. Through our jobs, through our success, through our accomplishments, and through the times where we have nothing, we're still hated through our own people. And I'm gonna continue. This is Deuteronomy 28:55, so that he will not give to any of them the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left in the sedge, or the sage, and that means distress or fatness, fenced or fortress, a stronghold, which means to the point where our people will have nothing. You know, we're coming to a point where we're gonna be in great famine, man, and you're gonna see children of Israel eating their kids. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Though you're not coming to the law, statute, commandments, you still continue to ignore this truth, ignore the wisdom, knowledge, and of this word and this doctrine. All right, you're gonna be those families that eat your children, your babies, man. You're gonna be the one who who die of starvation, who die of water, who die of meat. All right, who die of being unbathed. All right, all these things, having diseases, all these things, man. Having to sell yourself, you women having to sell yourself to give your children's food or to keep food in their bellies. Being sexually abused. You men too. These times are coming, man. These times are here. These times are at hand now. There's a lot of children missing. There's a lot of children being sold to industries so that they can profit money off those children, man. It's a sick ass world. There's a lot of Jakes doing it. They don't give a fuck about their children. They don't give a fuck about their young. All right. You see, saying I didn't want to bring it up, but you see Diddy flee and left his children. He didn't give a fuck about his children being handcuffed. This man gone, left and fled. This is going back to the curses, man. He don't care what happens to them. This is Deuteronomy 28:56 says, the tender and delicate woman among you, going to you women, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground. For delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Okay? That's why you see a lot of women trying to be like their daughter, and they hate their daughter, because their daughter has a beautiful figure. They're aging, and their daughter is young and beautiful, and they wish they had the same attention as their daughters, which is sick. Want to be young again, want to feel young again. This is the spirit of Babylon. That's that Jezebel spirit, man, of the house of horrors, man. This is the place the Bible speaks of, and this is all our people do: teach their kids how to twerk, shake their ass, be drug dealers, be gangsters. You gotta toughen up, man. You need to tote that shit, man. You need to tote that shit right. You ain't gonna have no pussy in my house. All this bullshit. You can't. A street nigga and a man of the Lord are two different things, man. A street nigga and a man of the Lord are very two different damn things. Okay. And being a whole nigga, toting guns and trying to tell somebody what they can and can't do on a certain block, it's so damn played. It pisses me off to see this shit still running on television, man. And this is what they love to put in our faces. They love to put in your damn face that all your niggas are good for, and all these shows y'all fucking love is y'all killing each fucking each other. And y'all still want to watch this bullshit. BMF. My black family, I hardly even see BET shit anymore, but I still see some shit because I was watching one show, My Black Family or something like that. The Family Business or something like that. But I be hearing people tell me to watch BMF and that Snowfall shit. I mean, it has some stuff to it. It may be a good storyteller or whatever, but this is what they showing you that you are all about, man. That's the picture. That's what you should get. That's the ta-da part, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you should wake up to, man. Like, all we good for is this. That is what Esau's telling you. The so-called white nation is telling you. You guys aren't shit. Your nation of people are the fucking lowest. You have no respect for your own kind. And this is what the world sees, too. This is why they don't give a fuck about telling you who you are, man. Because they see y'all already destroyed. The mindset of us ever coming together is fucking gone. It's very fucking slim, man. Very slim. Because the more money certain niggas get, the more niggas turn on each other. So it's not even a truce to anything. There's no such thing as unity in this time of life. Only unity we're gonna get is in the kingdom, and we're gonna be all on one accord, man. It ain't gonna be no unity with different beliefs and different sections and this is what I think, but I respect his mindset too. No, we're gonna be on one accord, man. That's believing in this truth. Believing in Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And it says in Deuteronomy, continue on, Deuteronomy 28 and 57, and towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. All right? And how she's going to be stressed in thy gates, man? She's going to be stressed because she has no money. Yeah, the only thing she has is to sell her ass, to sell her body, or to sell her children for food. All right? Everything's going to become a product, man. We see it today. We see these things, man. We see these things are happening before our eyes to this day, and our people are ignoring it. Everything that is so vast and gruesome is being ignored because it became a norm to this place, man. It became normal. Since when children getting killed and blown up and shot up in schools became fucking normal. Okay? But this is America, Babylon the Great. Everything is immune that is wicked. All right. Verse 58 says, if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh thy power, then the Lord will make all thy, he said, it's like the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, and even great plagues, which means kids coming out to form, all that, plagues of thy seed. Plagues of thy seed is deformation, man. And people have to understand that too. It's deformation. It says even great plagues and a long continuance and sore sickness, man, and of long continuance. See that? The Lord said he's going to continue to make it stretch. This is going to last for a long time. Deuteronomy 28:60 says, moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. You see that? Look at our people, man, coming on live, talking, these women talking about diseases they don't call STDs and all these other new diseases they don't have just by touching, the person touching their ass. That's something new. Deuteronomy 28:61 says, also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. And who's making all these diseases? These drug pharmacies, man. These drug pharmacies, these Bill Gates companies, all these things, these GMO foods, all these things, these RNA vaccination, what is that? These vaccination stations, man, where they test drugs on you so you can get a certain sentiment of money. You know, these things are diseases. You leave there, you have relations with a woman, and you giving her diseases that she can pass around, and they just experimenting, man. As soon as your ass goes to the hospital, like, oh yeah, I remember that patient, and it lasted this long. Let's continue to let's use this and make something else. This is what they do, man. These people who are in charge are set up through the Lord, man, to push these damn devilish things upon us through our what? Disobedience. We have disobeyed the Lord. All right? We disobeyed the Lord and we're paying for it, even to this day. Even to this day, man. So there's only one way to do it, and that's repent, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, know that you are the true Hebrew Israelites the Lord spoke of in this book. All right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, repent, man, and come back to the Heavenly Father. All right? And with that, I'm going to end it. Hope everything was edifying. Shalom.